Aquarius, welcome back. How have you been? What are you up to this month? Anything new? Anything exciting in a good way? All right. Yeah. I hear that. Well, this month I'm using rose quartz to get to the bottom of everybody's very complicated feelings, and I've been getting the craziest messages. You guys get to hear the tea because you're close to the end. I always go start at Aries and then go all the way through to Pisces. So you guys are like the second to last reading that I do. And then sometimes when I upload, I end up uploading in alphabetical order, but I always go in that order because that's the progression of the signs. That's how they move through the body. The divine light comes down through the head and down, into the feet. And how we travel through the range of planets. That's why I do that the way that I do. We've been talking a lot about the age of Aquarius. These are very interesting times that we're living in. And I think that the boomers had this really idealized concept of what the age of Aquarius was going to look like. And it was a little naive and a little bit Pollyanna. That's a term that a boomer would understand. No offense. I mean, I think we're all realizing now the way of the world. And it's good that a lot of these different issues are being brought to the surface. These are things that have been going on for a long time, and it's time for a lot of them to change. And in order for them to do that, they have to be made apparent. But starting off the readings this month, I'm pulling out my planetary guide, which is also my dream journal, but we won't talk about that right now. Yeah, and sometimes if I do a working, I'll write it in here. But a lot of times not. I don't work all the time. So the only thing that's really going on with Aquarius happens at the end of September. The moon enters Aquarius on the 25th or the 26th, depending on if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast of the United States. And then, depending where you are in the world, it'll be either the 25th or the 26th. And then Mars is retrograde in Aries throughout the month of September, and on the 28th, Moon in Aquarius will be sextile to that Mars in Aries placement. And that's going to be like right after midnight here on the West Coast. And then that same day, the moon's going to enter Pisces. So just a very fleeting energy. There's really not much else to report here as far as Aquarius is concerned. Maybe that means you'll have a quiet month, right? So I usually use a scrying oil, but this month I'm using a Mandrake Ointment for scrying. And it has a really interesting medicinal smell that I recognize from my childhood somehow, but not quite sure from whence. And I don't know if I can find again the place where I ordered this. It came from Spain, and I ordered it on eBay, and that was before I moved out here to California. All right, Aquarius. What is going on with you for the month of September and October 2020? And I'm hearing October in all caps. And I'm seeing a lot of black and orange. A lot of people are excited about Halloween. A lot of people are getting excited about Halloween. So what are we talking about here? There's somebody who's going to help you out. Resist placement. It seems like this person is like, I want you to take my special class. And you're kind of like, I don't feel like I have the energy or time or something to get everything that I need to out of this special class. But you're going to do it anyway. And this person is really rooting for you. And I think that it's not that they're going to cut you a lot of slack, but I think they understand the limitations of whatever your situation is going into this. And they're going to try to kind of provide any guidance that they can to help you get the most out of whatever this situation is. So you got somebody approaching you to be like, I think that you're very gifted in this area and I would like to help you cultivate that, is something that I'm hearing. And that's not super specific. I'm getting that for like a wide range of situations. So it might not just be like a special class. It might also be like, I can help you form your LLC and get you a couple employees on your payroll and help you get all of that set up. And no, don't worry about paying me right now. This is all about, it's like a favor I'm doing because of something you did that helped me, or it's a favor that I'm doing to you because I realize the value of you being able to do X, Y, and Z that are tied up in this red tape. So there's going to be situations like that in September and October. And yes, oh my God, we're all excited about Halloween. Will any of you please shut up about Halloween? I'm sorry. It's not you. It's like I said, Aquarius gets all the tea, right? Because I've already done like most of the readings and the scryings. So it's not anything personal. It's just, yes, I know everyone is excited about Halloween. You're not as excited about Halloween as Sagittarius is, by the way. Sagittarius is like, we're heading into party season for Sagittarius. Alright, what do I need to tell Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I see like a garage space getting converted into a workspace. For some of you, there might be like you're about to get a new office set up, and it's this space that may not have worked so well while it was hot over the summer. And it's not like, but you're getting it set up now, and you're gonna see how it goes in the colder months and see if there's a possibility to weatherproof this place, because otherwise it's a space that isn't really getting used for anything else, and it could be used as like a workspace or an office. Because I'm getting also like workshop, like a place where you can do like bigger projects. Some of you work on bicycles. I mean, music is the obvious go-to, but I'm not getting that kind of vibe. Like I see it. Acetylene torch. Somebody's got their welding shield down. TIG welder. It's the kind of place where you could have like some welding equipment, woodworking type equipment. I'm really getting welding equipment though for somebody. Some Aquarius out there. And you're like, well, it'll be warm there because I'll be working on the welding and I'll be able to do this over the winter. And then by next year, we'll see what happens. We'll see if I keep using this as a workshop over the summer, the hotter months next year. What else for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? The month of September and October of 2020. I feel like I've said enough. How far into the video? Oh, this is a short one. Maybe that's something about kids. Hanging out with some kids. This could go back to that mentorship issue. It could be, this isn't the same deal, but it's in the same ballpark. It's in the same vicinity. And it's part of the reason why you feel like maybe you're not going to have the energy to dedicate to both of them. But you feel like it's really important to mentor these kids, but at the same time you have the opportunity for mentorship yourself. And so there's kind of like, but you have to realize that you can only offer as much as you have. And if you're able to have more, then you can give more. Yeah. That's what I have for Aquarius this month. Sorry, it's a little short. But I feel like there was a lot there. And I didn't drag it out. Like, a few signs I was having trouble, like, sussing everything out. So it took me a little longer to get my tongue wrapped around it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. If you'd like for me to make this a more regular occurrence than once a month, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends if you know anybody that you think would get something out of this. And I really appreciate you guys coming back to listen to me month after month. Big hugs in the virtual world. And I'll see you again very, very